Superdome. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. Playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they think they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get it is the idea.
You look at the Saints defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And that was going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
2nd and 13. And he finds a man with a crossing route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Set, ready. Pause, red. Snap, red. Field, black, cut.
Operating from the gun, Mendoza. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Down, ready.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. DJ Giddens, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends us away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They will start this drive with 4. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Shuck. He's got his tight end. It's Alderweireld now. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Saints at 9-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Eagles.
To the air again is Shuck. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Matthew Golden with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Yellow, 22, steel, black, green jacket.
And here's Mendoza from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Hands it off out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Saw the linebacker Delane Clark coming through to stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Mendoza. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DJ Giddens. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Saints 7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting room. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. To throw now, Shock. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And pulled down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
And now the rookie's free. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
There, ready.
Giddens. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports.
At the Saints 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Blue strike, set.
Operating from the gun, Mendoza. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Mendoza's pass.
Cade Otton. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. York now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Falcons 21, Saints
sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
So, my man, I pose this question to you. How do you get to be the number 2 defense against the rush in the NFL?
Be better than number 3, I guess.
Okay, right.
And make plays like that, right?
Well, you know, you're right. At its basic, be better than number 2, but you really nailed it. Make plays like that on a consistent basis.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Third down, Shuck from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Shuck. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now Shuck. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The first catch of the ball game there for Metcalf. And a 1st down to boot.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Finding Williams. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll get that complete to Albert O. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Ford. But he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third down and 1.
Here we go, set. Nike 18.
Now they show jet sweep it instead or run up the middle here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Ford will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run for it with Ford. And this time he is in. Jerome Ford taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6. Gets this complete to Butte. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Wait.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got Royals. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Red, yellow, black 40. Blue striker. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Mendoza now throwing on 4th down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Looking to throw. Mendoza. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Come on, set. Green.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready, right.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gano's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, a
big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Ford, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Gano for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Saints 31, Falcons 24. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 31 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They swing this out to Giddens. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. DJ Giddens, 32 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Breaks through the contact. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Again, they turn to Ford. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Dragon 60.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kyron Williams, 34 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point try, good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 62 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by York is up and good. That will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24.
This offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's Shuck. Over the middle, complete. That's 4. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down.
14 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeremy Chinn, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
That'll be complete to Giddens. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
At the Saints 39-yard line.
Bill Green.
Back to throw. Mendoza. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Jeremy Chinn picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and long.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good for a
So
Saints.
both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Ford. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
48-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs and here a loss of yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Shuck now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Gano's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
offense out there for their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. 90 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Got it.
Now second down and a few inches.
Here we go. Here set.
On the RPO, that's complete right side.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
41-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Saints, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our